Hello. Say hello to YouTube. Good morning. Today I'm going to be filming my first ever day in my life vlog. I'm going thrift shopping for some, I don't know. I love finding unique, vintage and like repurposed items for my home and my studio and for my witchcraft practice. So I'm excited to take you along on that journey. I'm gonna get up, get dressed, and we can hit the road. Bye, monkey. Bye, bear. So I've stopped at the Windmill Cafe in Bagara and I'm having a chai latte and a date scone. So I can't wait for that. I'm about to get my laptop out and get some work done. Yum! So my date scone. Literally it's so warm today. It's so humid. So I had to put my hair up because it's literally melting weather. Otherwise, we've officially entered summer here in Australia. So yeah, I wish it was winter still. Just spending some time editing the Solaris page, creating the links because today is day 16, so they're going through the water ceremony. So exciting! Like the most giant pothos I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god! Literally the cutest cafe and it's shaped as a windmill. So today is turning into one of those Sam goes to every op shop in Bundaberg kind of days. And I thought instead of boring you with like, this is this op shop, I'm just going to show you little bits and bobs, like a little montage, and then we'll come together and I'll show you all the goodies that I end up getting. I stopped and got iced tea. This is my favorite. It's a passion fruit green tea with no sugar and aloe vera. It's amazing. I've got veggie dim sims and veggie spring rolls for lunch. What else? Oh, and then I guess I'll just go inside and I'll show you all of the goodies that I got. Hi, my name's Samantha and I'm addicted to thrift shopping. Okay, so I'm back and I have a little table here filled with goodies of everything that I got. I have this giant bag filled with stuff and I'm thinking I might even turn this into like a regular video because I go thrift shopping quite often. The op shops around, I feel like 9 or so in my town. But my family, so my parents, my brother and sister-in-law, and Callum and I, we go and have coffee every second Monday, and then we normally go and hit up the op shops. So I think it'd be really cool because I love finding pre-loved items and giving them a new home, and Callum and I are actually starting a business together where we're like finding new homes for pre-loved pottery. So I think I'm going to do it on Etsy just because I collect vintage pottery and I can only collect so much before I have to be ready to like release it back out into the world. So I thought this would be like a really cool creative way to like repurpose these pieces that are like just sitting in the op shop, which breaks my heart. I guess stay tuned for that. But the first thing I want to show you is this beautiful Russian, I don't know, container. If you guys know what it's used for, let me know. It's so beautiful. And you can just see like all the like folk arty kind of designs on it, and it was only $5. So I really loved this piece. This thing I bought is Christmas related. Please don't judge me because I've never bought anything like this before. I bought an elf and he's just so cute, and I kind of can't deal with how much I love him. And he has little jingle jangles everywhere on his hat and on his little thingy and even on his shoes, and I don't know why, but I just fell in love, and I feel like his spirit is so mischievous and warm. So there you go. I was also able to buy a heap of really cool like milk jugs, I guess. This one has a crocodile on it, and in Soul Quest, my online spiritual development workshop that I run, on day 3 we do some shamanic work and do a journey to find your protective animal spirit that's helping you through Soul Quest. So for me, when I did it, crocodile came forward, and so when I saw this in the op shop, I was like, I really feel like I need this. And even though it's like a pouring jug, I actually don't mind drinking like coffee and tea out of these. I know it sounds silly, but who's to say that you can't, you know, like it's only just because of the little lip, but really it's like a perfect cup size for drinking out of as well. So I mean, whoever has like that much milk in their jug, you know what I mean? So I do think this will either be used in my sacred work if I'm using water, or I may just use it as a teacup because I just love all of the work that's been put into it, and I love that it's like glazed up the top here and then raw finished down the bottom. Probably the best value for money was this teapot set that I found. This was $2. It has a tiny little chip in the spout here, but other than that, it's so gorgeous, and it has like a rattan handle which I can like wheel up, and inside it's actually got a tea strainer inside the spurt. So $2 for this. This piece came as a set. The teapot for $2, the little milk jug for $1.50. And again, it's one of those like really cute little ones that you could maybe use as a teacup as well. And it came with the matching plates, which were $1 for 2 plates. I want to show you some necklaces that I found. So I found this lapis lazuli and malachite chip necklaces, and they were literally $2 each, which I just could not believe. So I really do recommend going to the thrift and op shops because it's amazing how many crystals you can actually find hidden amongst jewelry. And because I make jewelry and I'm starting to make some, you know, big beautiful ceremonial pieces, I've actually been going to the thrift shop and getting a lot of my supplies and repurposing old vintage necklaces and things like that. This is a perfect example. So this one was a bit more expensive, it was $4, but it's actually got tiger's eye beads. So it's got 6 beautiful big tiger's eye beads, and then this metal pendant here. So I'm going to be able to repurpose this entire necklace in my ceremonial. I found this copper candle holder, and it's hammered copper. It fits a tapered pillar candle in perfectly. And what I love about this is I've been looking for pieces to use with my devotional work where I can light a candle but also have, you know, herbs or offerings underneath. And how perfect is this? So the candle can go in, hold on, the candle can go in like this, and then the offering of whatever it may be can go around this dish. I know this is where the candle melts into, but I kind of feel like it's a perfect offering tray, and this was $2. You can see how shiny it is underneath the hammered copper. I found this little owl tea light holder, or it may not be a tea light holder, it could be anything really, like an egg cup, but I'm going to use it as a tea light holder, and it's made in Japan. Although I'm in love with owls and they are one of my biggest guides, I have owl things everywhere. When I saw this, it was only $2, and something just, I don't know, really called out to me. So I'm very, very picky whenever I'm finding owl trinkets and knickknacks, because I don't want my entire house to be filled up with, like, you know, all this junk and stuff like that. I've been needing some new photo frames to fill my gallery wall, which I'll show you now. And I always find my photo frames at the op shop. They are the best quality. They're often wooden and they're so cheap, like $1 or $2. It's wild. So I found this really dark wooden frame for $1. I found this gold, which is a bit larger frame, for $2. And then I found this really cool retro wooden frame, and it was $1 as well. The only thing other than crystals and pottery that I collect, it's random, but it's actually vintage kids books. I really want to have children one day, and I'm very nostalgic, and I love the idea of having these books that remind me of my childhood, books that my nanny read to me when I was a little girl, my mum and dad. And so yeah, whenever I go to op shops, I love to look through the book collection and purchase vintage books. So this one that I picked up 2 today. The first one is The 3 Bears. It's so cute. And in this one was published, like first published in 1968. It's so cute. And I don't know, I just love it. The next one that I got is Hansel and Gretel. This one doesn't say when it was printed, but it just says that it was printed in Italy. And I'll just show you one of the pictures. It's so cute. I just love it. So yes, these are the 2 books that I picked up today, and you never know, one day I might show you my vintage kids books collection. I have things ranging from the 90s like all the way to the 60s, so I'm always on the lookout, especially because these were like $1 each, you know what I mean? So it's just like a little piece of history, and I love the idea of my kids being able to read things that aren't just like Elsa and like Moana and like that beautiful new animation. I love that they can look at like the old stuff that I grew up with. I don't know, quirky. I know it's quirky and a bit weird. So finally, the last couple of things I want to show you. I got this pottery jug because, again, this one is going to be for me, and I'm going to be putting some water plants inside of it and growing them out of this vase. So the last items are going to be for our Etsy shop. The first is this vintage mug, and I just love the pattern. It's so retro with the olive green as well. And then the next one is a set of these beautiful vintage cups. They've got these beautiful flowers on them, and they were made in Australia. And so again, even though they're not handmade pottery, I just thought they would be such a cool little set for somebody to have, and I had to rescue them from the op shop. I bought this little mug, and it's got the really lovely chocolate glaze dripping down onto the cobalt underneath. I just think it's really sweet. It's a small little mug, but it's perfect. And I don't know, someone has put so much love into it, so I hope you enjoyed going thrifting with me. In the future, I want to do more traditional day in the life vlogs where I show you like my morning routine and all those sorts of things. But for the rest of today, I'm literally going to be filming for YouTube. I'm filming an anti-anxiety spell video, which is really cool. I'm making a spell candle. So you can see a couple of the behind the scenes. I'm going to be filming this afternoon and just making sure that's all like perfect and done. And then I'll be sitting down and editing it all, editing this vlog, and then I'm coming down into the studio where I'm currently sitting and cleaning because there's so much that I need to do. So just kind of things that aren't that really exciting to see, I guess, but I do want to do like more of a traditional morning routine, spiritual routine, all those sorts of videos one day as well. So let me know down below if you have any suggestions. I love flowing, and I love receiving suggestions for videos. And if you want to join my Patreon community, I have witchcraft and spiritual 101 classes that I run monthly, and I also have forecasts and so many good things. So you can head over to Patreon and check that out. I also have all the social medias, so go and check out Sacred Solaris for all of those, and you can see me in between and see more behind the scenes stuff, I guess, in my social media. And I will see you next week for my anti-anxiety spell candle video, which is really cool because I've never done spell work before on YouTube. Terrifying, like honestly, it's so scary. I think just because like it's a piece of my heart, it's like personal, and to share that with the world is crazy. But I think the more that I share, the more open I become, the more like family, a coven we become, if that makes sense, like you and I that's watching this. And that's what I want. I want to become like an online family coven vibes. Have a beautiful morning, day, noon and night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye beautiful.